Hi everyone, it's great to see you again in a new video from the Level Up Knowledge channel. For those of you who have been following us, you're probably familiar with our mission, which is to share knowledge and inspire personal development through great books. If you're watching this video, I'm sure that you're also someone like that, someone who is always striving to improve themselves, seeking effective methods to achieve success. Today we're going to discuss a very important topic. On the path to success, does doing more or facing more pressure actually help us get there faster? This is a question many of us have often pondered. Many times we hear that hard work is a key factor for success, and that the more pressure we face, the sooner success will come. But is this true in every case, or is there a more effective approach? To answer these questions, today we'll be diving into the book Peak Performance by authors Brad Stulberg and Steve Magness. This book not only provides scientific insights into productivity and personal development, but also deeply explains the relationship between pressure, rest, and sustainable success. The two authors share compelling personal stories, as well as research on the achievements of top athletes and knowledge workers. In this video, we'll explore two key questions. Does doing more actually help you succeed faster? And is high pressure really the shortest path to success? Get ready, because we're not only going to learn about effective strategies, but also challenge outdated notions of success in today's world. Let's get started. A correct understanding of pressure and success. In modern life, pressure has become a constant factor, permeating every aspect from work and study to personal relationships. We often hear that relentless effort and tireless work are the keys to achieving success. However, according to research and practice, this belief is not always accurate. In fact, a misunderstanding of the relationship between pressure and success is causing many people to fall into a state of burnout, reduced effectiveness, and loss of long-term personal growth potential. To better understand this, we need to reconsider two important issues. Does pressure really lead to rapid success? And what role does rest play in maintaining performance and productivity? Misconceptions about pressure and success. One of the most common mistakes today is the belief that the more pressure we endure and the harder we work, the faster success will come. We are often drawn into stories of exceptional individuals who dedicate most of their time to work, sacrificing sleep and personal time to achieve extraordinary accomplishments. Some even work up to 70 hours a week, believing that this is the only way to achieve remarkable success. But how true is this? In the book Peak Performance by Brad Stulberg and Steve Magness, the authors challenge this belief by relying on real-world research and personal experience. Brad Stulberg is an expert in sports science who had an impressive track record from a young age. He had the opportunity to speak at the White House at the age of 24 and was known as a golden child capable of working 70 hours a week. Similarly, Steve Magness is a coach for top track and field athletes, many of whom have competed in the Olympic Games. However, after their early successes, both realized that they could not maintain their performance over the long term and began experiencing burnout and reduced productivity, a situation many people face today. Excessive pressure, if uncontrolled, not only harms mental health but also has serious effects on physical health. When people are subjected to prolonged stress, their nervous and immune systems weaken, leading to conditions like sleep disorders, cardiovascular diseases, and even diminished brain function. Scientific research shows that during periods of prolonged stress, the body produces high levels of the hormone cortisol, putting it in a constant fight-or-flight state. This quickly leads to fatigue and burnout, reducing concentration and information processing abilities, which in turn lowers work efficiency. A prime example of the harmful effects of pressure can be found in sports. The Brazilian national soccer team, despite being regarded as one of the strongest teams in the world, has often faced defeat due to overwhelming pressure before important matches. Although the players train hard and have excellent skills, psychological pressure prevents them from performing at their best during games. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest footballers of all time, has stated that to maintain peak performance, he always follows a balanced routine of rest and training. This shows that pressure, if not paired with proper rest, can reduce performance instead of fostering growth. Outside of sports, the workplace is another environment where many people face significant pressure. In the digital age, with ever-increasing productivity expectations, many feel they cannot afford to stop. They often compare themselves to colleagues or those around them, and when they see others achieving success, they feel the need to push themselves even harder. However, this is a form of false pressure, where there is no explicit competition, but the fear of falling behind still persists. As a result, they easily fall into a cycle of continuous stress, working without rest, which leads to burnout and a decline in both mental and physical health. Many people think that resting will reduce their chances of success, that not giving their all means falling behind. But in reality, proper rest is essential for maintaining productivity and long-term development. As Brad Stulberg and Steve Magness point out, the key is knowing how to manage pressure, balancing it with periods of rest to recharge. This principle applies not only in sports, but in every area of life. The role of rest and recovery in success. Rest is not merely about taking a break from work to relax. It is an essential part of personal development and achieving success. Many studies have shown that rest has positive effects on mental and physical health, helping people regain balance and better prepare for future challenges. Failing to rest adequately leads to burnout, reducing creativity, logical thinking, and overall work performance. Roger Bannister, the first person to break the 4-minute mile record, demonstrated the importance of rest. Before breaking the record, he spent time relaxing and resting instead of continuing intense training. This shows that rest is not only a time to replenish physical energy, but also an opportunity for mental recovery, preparing for difficult tasks ahead. Proper rest also enhances creativity. When the mind is relaxed, creative ideas often emerge unexpectedly, helping solve tough problems. For instance, many people come up with breakthrough ideas while showering or walking, moments when they are entirely detached from work and stress. Lastly, sleep is a crucial factor in recovery. Quality sleep helps the body regenerate energy, recover from stressful work hours, and, more importantly, it strengthens memory and improves cognitive abilities. Those who do not get enough sleep often feel fatigued, lose focus, and experience a significant decline in work performance. In the Productivity Project, author Chris Bailey points out that losing even 1 hour of sleep can reduce 2 hours of productive work. This illustrates the vital role that rest, particularly sleep, plays in maintaining productivity and achieving sustainable success. The balance between pressure and rest, the formula for sustainable success. Brad Stulberg and Steve Magness have developed a simple yet highly effective formula to help people achieve sustainable growth. Pressure plus rest equals sign growth. This formula is not just theoretical, but has been proven through numerous studies and real-life experiences of successful individuals. Pressure is a necessary factor for promoting growth, but it's essential to know how to adjust pressure according to one's own capabilities. Too much pressure can lead to stress, imbalance, and burnout, while too little pressure is not enough to stimulate development. Therefore, each person must learn how to balance pressure and rest rather than chasing overly ambitious goals while neglecting self-care. One useful method to maintain balance is to break tasks into smaller tasks with reasonable rest periods. Research shows that working continuously for 90 minutes, followed by a 15-minute break, is the optimal method for maintaining focus and productivity. The human body and brain cannot operate efficiently for extended periods without rest. Short breaks between work intervals not only help recharge energy, but also allow us to think more deeply about issues, often leading to new ideas. For example, in the Pomodoro technique, a person works with intense focus for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break, and after 4 such cycles, they take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This method helps maintain focus and creates a structured work environment, avoiding burnout from working too long without rest. Research also shows that working in short, timed intervals can help us feel less pressure because we know we'll soon have a break to recharge. Breaking tasks into smaller parts and planning rest periods also makes it easier to tackle larger challenges and tasks. When work is divided into smaller segments, goals seem more achievable, which helps reduce psychological pressure. Instead of facing one massive task, the person only needs to focus on each small part, making it easier to achieve the desired result without feeling overwhelmed. Rest is not laziness. Another misconception about rest is that many people equate it with laziness or a lack of motivation. This belief is not only common in the workplace, but also widespread in daily life. Many believe that if they take time to rest or relax, they will not achieve their goals. They think that only continuous work will lead to success. However, science has proven that proper rest is the key to achieving sustainable success. As mentioned, when the body and mind are fatigued, work performance significantly decreases. Resting is a way to recharge energy, helping the body recover and prepare for subsequent tasks. For example, in sports, top athletes often have off-season periods to recover physically and mentally, allowing them to better prepare for the upcoming seasons. If they only train continuously without resting, they not only fail to improve their performance, but are also more susceptible to injuries. In the field of mental work, those who work continuously without rest can easily fall into a state of burnout. A study from Stanford University found that work performance declines sharply when working hours exceed 50 hours per week, and after 55 hours, productivity is nearly zero. This means that continuous work without breaks does not improve performance. Rather, it diminishes work capacity and creativity. Therefore, it is essential to change our perception of the role of rest. Rest is not laziness, but an important part of personal development and achieving success. Time for rest not only helps to rejuvenate physical health, but also fosters a more relaxed and creative mindset. Moreover, taking a break allows individuals to step back, think about work from a different perspective, and gain a more comprehensive view to solve problems more effectively. Positive and negative pressure. One of the important factors we need to understand when talking about pressure is the distinction between positive pressure and negative pressure. Pressure is not always harmful. In fact, it can bring certain benefits if managed properly. Positive pressure, also known as eustress, is the type of pressure that encourages people to try harder, work more efficiently, and achieve better results. It is a factor that fosters growth, stimulates motivation, and helps us overcome difficult challenges. For example, a student may feel pressure when preparing for final exams, but if this pressure is transformed into motivation for studying and reviewing effectively, it will help that student achieve good results. Similarly, in a work environment, pressure from completing a project on time may cause employees to feel stressed, but it can also be a motivator for them to focus and work more productively. However, when pressure exceeds its limits, or when individuals cannot manage pressure effectively, it will transform into negative pressure or distress. Negative pressure not only decreases work productivity but also causes serious consequences for physical and mental health. It can lead to burnout, anxiety, depression, and in more severe cases, can result in health issues such as cardiovascular diseases or neurological disorders. Therefore, it is important not to completely avoid pressure, but to learn how to manage and transform pressure into a positive factor. This is a skill that everyone needs to develop during their work and personal growth process. Some effective pressure management skills include planning work scientifically, knowing how to prioritize important tasks, and especially taking time for oneself to rest and relax. When people know how to regulate pressure, they can not only work more effectively, but also maintain better mental and physical health. The impact of pressure on mental health, work, and life pressures not only affect productivity, but also have serious implications for mental health. Studies have shown that when people are under excessive and prolonged pressure, they are more likely to experience psychological issues such as anxiety, depression, and nervous stress. These problems not only diminish quality of life, but also reduce work performance and creativity. In today's work environment, with the advancement of information technology and social media, mental pressure has become increasingly common. Many people feel they must constantly achieve more, compare themselves to others, and strive continuously to avoid falling behind. This creates a fiercely competitive environment, not just at work, but also in personal life. Moreover, many individuals feel pressured by expectations from family, society, and even themselves. The desire for success and the feeling of needing to be perfect prevent them from allowing themselves to rest, even during necessary breaks. This leads to mental exhaustion and breakdown. To mitigate the impact of pressure on mental health, seeking support from family, friends, or mental health professionals is essential. Additionally, developing pressure management skills, learning to balance work and life, and knowing how to relax also play a crucial role in maintaining good mental health. The role of patience, and sustainable development. In a world where everything seems to be moving rapidly and the pressure to achieve success is increasing, many tend to seek instant results without considering the long-term development process. However, patience and sustainable development are critical factors that help individuals maintain success over the long term. Success is not a destination, but a journey. This requires perseverance, consistent effort, and the ability to accept minor failures along the way. Thank you for listening. If you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to give it a like, share it with others who need it, and remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to catch my latest videos. If you have any thoughts you'd like to share, please leave a comment below and let's engage with each other.